morning. Dog hair. Hi, my name is Julia. This is the fucking yoga company. We are, let's see, we're online. Keeping me safe, keeping you safe. This is a Vinyasa flow, so it's going to be a stronger energy practice, but there are going to be lots of places for you to step out or to take a rest if you need it. As always, move in your comfort level. Listen to your body. Just be advised, we had a little technical difficulties this morning with beginning yoga. If I freeze, just hang on a minute. I'll get it right back up. I think everything's okay right now. Coffee. Regardless, I'll get that beginning yoga video up for those of you who subscribe to all of the video links. I have been trying to do yoga every day anyway, so I have some extras in my back pocket. We will make it work. All right. So we're going to start in comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. This happens to work for me. If you're sitting cross-legged, please unstack the cross of your ankles so that we can balance out the hips and keep things energized. Not energized, keep things working towards balance. That's a better word. Okay. Listen, I wasn't having any better of a morning in beginning yoga either. So before the technical glitch, you can sit one leg out, you can sit both legs out, or of course you can sit in pleasant pose. Pleasant seated pose. All right. I'm going to do my best to get myself centered for yoga today. I'm in the middle of painting and packing, and my head is about to go explode. No, just the little friendly advice from a crazy yoga instructor. You know those little things that are on your to-do list that you say, oh, we'll get to those if we ever move? Guess what? Do them the minute you catch it, the minute you notice, the minute you see it, because now my list is like 100 things long. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Let's get started. Comfortable seated position. Taking a moment to pull your attention and awareness from the external to the internal. Taking a scan of the body, checking in, state and quality of the physical form. Just noticing any places you're already experiencing tension or tightness. I've been painting my little arms off for the last week. Still have more to do. We're going to move that attention and awareness into the state and quality of our thinking and check in. Maybe you don't have your to-do list up and running. Mine is just chugging along at full speed. Not a productive speed. We're going to move all of those things off to the side. Things that have been hanging on from the week, things that might be pushing into our weekend. Let's create a nice, clear, open field of thought for our practice today so that we can spend our time only on the mat. We're going to move that attention and awareness into the state and quality of our breath, that silence. And we want to just notice that natural intuitive inhale and exhale. If you are in Colorado, you guys know we have 3 fires going. It is fire season and we're in a drought again. And that has been actually bothering me quite a bit in my post-COVID state. So just be comfortable as you breathe. All right, let's increase that breath. Let's grow and lengthen the inhale and the exhale. And we want to balance them out, matching the length, creating a rhythm of breath that we are going to try to maintain throughout the practice today. Wherever you are on the length and balance of that breath, let's exhale all the air out of the lungs. We're going to reach down toward the mat. And let's connect that sweep of the arms toward the ceiling with the breath. You're moving with your length and balance of breath. Just relaxing out of those shoulders. Nice big reach. I am feeling my arms from all of the painting. We're going to come on up and take our first lateral extension. So let's drop those right fingers down, get a little taller through the rib cage on the left, and just reach up and away from that hip. Sweeping on up and to center. Why, Julia, do we do the same things as we warm up? Oh, because number one, I know my clients like a little repetition. They like to know what's coming. It helps us get into our groove. This lateral extension is always an excellent place to start. Getting our shoulder work in, warming up our joints, stretching the obliques and the lats. Those are our powerhouses in the core. Getting those muscles that support our spine moving first thing. And one more time. We're going to come on up and take our first forward fold, tracing fingertips down, tucking the chin. This is an excellent place for the block. We're going to rest our body weight on our elbows, so knees, calves, block, or floor. Tuck the chin against the chest, relax the feet, give them a little wiggle. Release the energy out and unclench the teeth. With the next inhale, let's lengthen through the arms, walking hands back, sweeping up toward the ceiling. We're going to release out with our palms up. Little shrug of the shoulders, soft in the elbows. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Reaching slowly back behind us, taking that stretch through the chest, the shoulders, the biceps. Releasing those fingertips down. Let's tuck the hands back. Next, the hips facing behind us. Take a little tilt of the head. And sweeping over, for that stretch. And we are going to move in repetition in both directions. And one more time. Releasing the chin forward, let's trace the fingertips around the front of the body and slowly stack cervical spine. If you happen to be sitting cross-legged, we're going to change the cross of the legs. Little rock side to side to get balanced. Just add coffee. And let's take our sweep up. Let's go into our big stretch. We're going to take our shoulder blades back and down. So give me a squeeze, a little bit even more than just a natural cactus arm. I want you to really reach back between the elbows. We're going to tilt into the C curve, tucking the chin forward, releasing into that stretch. Inhaling, let's come up. We're going to do that again. So exaggerate that press back between the shoulder blades. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. And exhale. One more time. Nice big reach. And exhale. We're going to come on up and head for the next forward fold, tracing fingers, tucking chin. Let's roll through the shoulders, little rock side to side. Remember, we're resting body weight on the elbows. Wiggle the feet, relax the toes, unclench the teeth. With the next inhale, lengthen arms, walking the hands back. Let's sweep on up. Nice big open reach, soft in the shoulders, soft in the elbows, and take that stretch back. Oh, let's release that on down. Tucking the hands next to the hips, bowing the chin forward. Taking a tilt on over to one side. Releasing the chin into the center of the chest and taking the tilt in the other direction. Let's do that one more time in both directions. And let's release chin forward. We're tracing fingertips around the front of the body, slowly stacking cervical spine. We're going to head to hands and knees. I'm going to pad my knees with a blanket. Are we going to head to hands and knees? We are not heading to hands and knees. I just lied. Actually, I just forgot where we were going. I'm going to join you seated on the mat, pulling the blanket out from underneath me. Take a little rock side to side. Extend those legs. Ooh. Soften the knees. We're going to inhale up. Give me that nice long stretch of spine. I want you to feel a little forward. Woo. And now point the toes. Exhale. We're going to tilt into a little bit more of a core C curve. And then tuck the chin and roll forward, reaching out over those toes. Inhaling up. Get nice and long. Flex the feet. Exhale. Sweep back into the C curve. Point the toes, reach out and away over the ankles. We're working through, you got to work through that clench up of the quads. We want to relax through the back of the knees. Keep out of the shoulders, relax the shoulders and reach forward. Taking this stretch, we're going to come on up, bring those arms around, and we're going to tuck hands right next to hips. So my fingertips are going to point toward my heels. I'm going to lean back. So I've got this deep bend in my elbows. Shrug the shoulders down. Lift the chest, tuck the chin. Relax out of that. Roll those shoulders forward and take your stretch. Inhaling up, big stretch. Let's do that again. So this time I'm going to move my fingers a little bit further behind my hips. Still bent in the elbows. Shrug the shoulders down, scoop into the belly, lean back, and then lift toward the ceiling, tucking the chin. Come on over and reach into that bow. Inhaling up. One more time. I'm just going to move my fingertips a little further back. So now I'm actually in a deeper lean. Soften the elbows. Shrug those shoulders down. Tuck the chin. Lift the chest up and away. Stay soft in those elbows. Ooh, biceps and triceps. Biceps and delts, pecs. Oh. Release back. Come on forward and oh so slowly reach forward for that fold. Woo. Let's trace on up. Now we're coming to hands and knees. Patting my knees with a blanket. How do the shoulders feel? Good, because we're going to be working them a little bit. All right. Pressing the hands next to each other, side by side. Resting the knees to either side of my fists. Taking the heels of the hands from 90 degrees under the shoulders out. Half to a full palm's length, so I'm stacked hips to knees. Soft in the elbows, relaxed in the shoulders. Here we go. Let's start with our Chakravartasana bow. Nice big inhale, releasing chin. Taking elbows down, tucking the tailbone and reaching into the whole. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, make some fists. Inhaling forward. And exhaling, tucking chin, releasing forearms, and bowing back. Inhaling. One more time, releasing chin, placing forearms. Now tilt those hips back. Wiggling fingers, rolling wrists, make some fists. Coming on up. We are going to take an oxen lean, so push out over hip. This is the WTF pose. And softening in the elbows, take it to the other side. We're going to continue 2 more rounds. One more set. Coming into center, give me an angry cat tilt. Soften the elbows. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. But arch the ceiling, arch the spine toward the ceiling. All right, let's tuck the toes. We're gonna press up into the center of the soles of the feet. So I have to step forward and let's take a calf stretch into one side. Runner stretch, soften the elbows, shrug the shoulders away from the ears, power up through the chest and the upper back, and switch that press. Let's do it again. I'm going to glance forward and walk my feet up, taking a little forward fold. This is a great place to add the block. Soften the knees, a little forward in the feet, but maintaining full contact of the heel on the mat. Bending the knees, lifting the head and shoulders. Let's take a scoop up. Cactus arm it back, give me that squeeze. Let's roll those shoulders forward, cross. I'm gonna cross right over left and take just a gentle eagle arm. So soften the knees, engage the core, pull those shoulders forward and drop the elbows down a little bit. Slowly unwind it, inhale up, big squeeze back. Let's cactus arm it back. Okay, we're gonna cross the other way, left arm over right. Just wrap those fingers around wherever you can. Engage the core. Drop the shoulders, pull the elbows forward a little. And slowly let's unwind, big reach, take the cactus arm back. Reach up to come down, forward folding chair. Let's roll through that fold, leaning back into the heels. All right, let's lift the head and shoulders. Give me reverse crunch up. Nice big stretch. Cactus arm squeeze. All right, right arm over left. Bend the knees, gentle eagle arms. Little tuck of the chin. Drop the elbows forward and down just a skosh. Engage the core. Hold the body back away from that extension of the arms. Slowly unwind. Woo. Big cactus squeeze. Left arm over right. Nice big reach up. Ooh, squeeze it back. Let's add our lateral extension here. So soften the knees, reach on up and over. And unwind. Other side. Coming up to come down, forward folding chair. Let's release down. Nice long hang with the body. Let's slowly trace up the legs for our first easy half lift, 110 degrees. All the energy is right here in the core. Slight tuck of the chin, shoulders are rolled open, soft in the knees. I'm a little forward into the balls of my feet. Sliding on down for our forward fold. I'm coming to the block, soft in the knees, little forward into the feet, stack hips, knees, and ankles. Bend the knees, lift the head and shoulders, slowly scoop on up. Let's cactus arm it back. Right arm over left, eagle arm it. Pull those elbows a little further, pull the back, engage the core. Slowly unwind. Squeeze it back for the cactus arm. Okay, left arm, let's wiggle it out, cross it over. Sink, engage the core, draw the body back as you pull the shoulders forward. Inhaling, woo, big stretch. Let's cactus arm it. And now let's take our lateral extension, soften the knees. And take it over. Coming up to come down, forward folding chair, release it all the way into that fold. Trace up the fingers for our half lift. Now let's press those arms back. Little drop back with the shoulders. Soften the knees, engage that core up and in. Little tuck of the chin. Slide on down for our forward folding chair. Let's bend the knees, touch the mat. We're going to step the right foot back for a little Kapada Ustrasana. So I'm going to step that foot back, take the knee to the blanket, worm the left foot forward so that our knee stays stacked behind the heel. I'm pressing forward in this nice, I don't know if this is nice for you. It's a stretchy version of this pose. Let's lengthen that leg, keep a soft bend in that knee. Remember, keep that squish, tuck those toes down to the mat, take a fold. All right, we're gonna heels toe that foot back. We're gonna come into a cobra belly. So just come on down, move my block so I don't clock my head, and lift, tuck the chin, just anchor those shoulders back. Relax the lower body. Give a little shimmy to the hips. Bring the hands back, tuck the chin a little deeper. We're gonna press up into a plank on the knees. So I'm just gonna press up, engage the core, and give me this low plank. Shrug the shoulders down, soften the elbows, scoop up into the belly. I'm gonna tuck my toes and press up to feet. Step into the center of the balls of the feet. Take a big calf stretch here. Soften the elbows. I'm going to move my hands forward just a little bit more. Take that pressure off of the wrists and switch. And we're going to glance forward and walk ourselves up. Be mindful of that blanket. Little forward fold. Bend the knees, scoop the belly up, and lift. Reverse crunch it. Woo, cactus arm. All right, let's take it. Right arm over left. Eagle arm, engage the core. The body stays drawn back as the elbows draw forward. Nice big reach up. Ooh, cactus squeeze, bring it back. Okay, left arm over right. Unwind it. Cactus squeeze, take it back. All right, let's come on up. We're gonna take our lateral extension and unwind. Let's do the other side. Woo! I must have gotten so tall, I just hit my hand on the ceiling fan. Because in fact, that's never happened. I must be getting taller. Oh my God, sorry. I just hurt myself. This is a high production value company, let me tell you. Can you hear my fan now? It's making a rattling sound. It's all right, it's gotta come down anyway. Where are we at? Forward folding chair, take it over. Oh my goodness, today has just been a comedy of errors, I swear. Trace up the legs, press those arms back. All right, we're coming to forward fold. Just making sure that's not going crazy. Let's take the left foot back for our Ekapada Ustrasana. So let that knee drop, flatten the top of the foot, worm the right foot forward, and press into. Can you hear that fan now? I still have my fingers, see? Let's lengthen that leg, soft bend in the knee, take a little forward fold. Holy Toledo. All right, let's heel toe that foot back. We're gonna come down to that cobra, so just release yourself carefully to the mat. Rock side to side of the hips, lift. Lift shoulders back, lift the shoulder blades, roll the shoulders down, tuck the chin. Try to relax the hips and the glutes. Okay, we're coming down, move the hands back. Scoop the belly, we're pressing up to the knees. This is it's a big core lift. All right, soften the elbows, scoop the belly up and in. All right, let's tuck those toes, press up to the feet. Step into the center of the feet. Let's take one more calf stretch. Soften the elbows. Shrug the shoulders down away from the ears. I have to move my hands a little further forward. Switch the heels. All right, let's walk up. Forward fold. Bend the knees, scoop the belly up and in. Let's take that stretch. I don't know why I'm suddenly as tall as a fan. Take those hands back. Woo, all right. Ooh, where are we at? Right arm is going over left. Ooh, stretch into that eagle arm pose. Let's lengthen it up. Ooh. Cactus arm it back. Left arm over right. Engage the core, draw the body back, draw the elbows forward. Reach on up, cactus it back. Let's take our lateral extension. Soften the knees. Oh, yeah. Switch sides. Coming on up to come down, forward folding chair. Let's sweep up the legs for half lift. Press those hands back. Coming on down, I'm going to touch the mat. I'm stepping my right foot back for Ekapada Ustrasana. Taking that knee down, flatten the top of the foot, worm the left foot forward. Now, you can stay in this bend, or you can bring those hands right to the top of the knee. Belly button stays forward and parallel to the thigh to stay out of that low back. Shoulders relax. Chest lifts straight towards the ceiling. We're going to come forward with the hands, lengthen that leg. Give me that soft bend of the knee. Take a little bow. All right, let's draw the foot back because we're going to step up for our single leg balance. Tuck the back toe, lift the body. All right, we're shifting forward. This is an excellent place for the block to stay long in that leg without locking. Lift the back leg. I'm looking at my shin. All right, we're gonna step back for a high plank. Soften the knees, soften the elbows, shrug those shoulders down. All right, we're gonna lower to cobra. I would love it if you did it in control. If you wanna drop the knees first, feel free. We're gonna just inhale here. And now we're just gonna slowly, 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 slowly lower to the body. Lift the chest and the shoulders. Bring the hands back. Tuck the chin. Let's press up for that lower plank. Soften the elbows. Hiked up with the core. Tuck the toes. Step into the feet. Bring them forward. If you want to take another calf stretch, feel free. We're going to hold here in downward facing dog. Soften the elbows, shrug the shoulders down, soften the knees. Lean the body back away from the heels of the hands. Flat, flat, flat in the back. Don't sink into the shoulders here. Don't hang out on the shoulder girdle. All right, I'm going to glance forward. I'm going to float up here, but if you don't want to, just continue to step. Make it completely silent, please. Ah, yeah. Forward fold. Bend the knees, lift the head and shoulders. Ooh, scoop it back. Yowza, cactus arms. All right, right arm over left, eagle arms. Unwind it, take it right into that cactus arm squeeze. Left arm over right. Unwind it, cactus arm squeeze. Coming on up for our lateral extension. Let's take it over. Coming on up and switching sides. Coming on up to forward folding chair. Let's take it over. Let's trace the fingertips right up the legs. Press back for our half lift. Coming on down for our forward fold, we're going to step the left foot back for that Ekapada Ustrasana. Lower the knee, flatten the top of the foot, worm the right foot forward, press into that hip. Now you can stay in this fold, or we're going to come right on up. The belly is staying in alignment with the thigh. So I'm forward out of my low back, but I'm tilting my chest up. Relax out of those shoulders. Come on down. Let's lengthen that leg. Soft bend in that knee. Give me a little deeper fold. Let's draw that foot back. We're going to step up and forward for our single leg balance. So tuck the toes, press on up. Let's go forward. Soft bend in that knee, lift the leg, look at the shin. Let's step back for our high plank. Soft bend in the knees, soft bend in the elbows, scoop up the belly. All right, big inhale here. We're gonna rock forward a little. I want you to take it down, take it down, take it down, control it, control it, control it. Oh. And lift for cobra. Relax the glutes, relax the hips. Give me a little bit higher. Press into the heels of the hands. Drop those shoulders even further down. All right, come on down. Move the hands back. This is our big core press up. Tuck the toes down. Let's step into the center of the balls of the feet. Soften the knees. Soften the elbows. Shrug those shoulders down away from the ears. Long in the back. Lean away from the heels of the hands. Here we go. I'm going to glance forward. You can step or float up. Make it silent. I'm like my sound effects today. Forward fold. Bend the knees, lift the head and shoulders. Unwind it through the core. Whew. Cactus arms. Right arm over left. Wrap it around. Draw forward and down. Engage the core. Tilt the chin down. Lengthen it up. Unwind. Take it back. Left arm over right. Oh, you know, I'm going to blame my fan incident on my daughter, who asked me to change the angle of camera. So not only do you see where I have not completed my painting, big inhale up, take it down. Let's go into our lateral extension. I'm closer to the fan. Darn it, I was hoping I got taller. Inhale up. And take it to the other side. Come on up to come down, forward folding chair. Let's lengthen it up for half lift. And come on down for forward fold. All right, we're gonna step the right foot back for our Ekapada Ustrasana. Worm the front foot forward. Press into that hip. All right, I'm gonna come up and I'm going to tuck my hands at hips. So I'm releasing my elbows a little forward. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm pressing into this hip and I'm taking a little lift. Unwind the body first, take the hands down. Let's lengthen that leg for our Hanuman stretch. Soft bend in that knee, little fold. All right, I'm gonna slide that front foot back so that I can step forward into my standing balance. Tuck the back foot, shift the weight, and lift. All right, we're gonna step back, plant the hands. Now, front foot is going to transition back into three-legged dog. We were headed for three-legged dog in beginning yoga this morning. So soften the elbows. I have a nice round arm here. My shoulders are shrugged down away from my ears. My back is extended. I'm rotating up. And let's bring it down into our high plank. Soften the elbows, soften the knees. Okay, we're gonna go lower, 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 lower. Control it, control it. Oh, I almost lost it. Oh. Lift for cobra, little pressure into the forearms. And release. Woo, I'm gonna move my hands back to take this big push up right into that low plank. Really engage the core, hollow it out. Tuck the toes, press on up. Step into the center of the balls of the feet. Soften the elbows, soften the knees, shrug the shoulders down. All right, let's glance forward and transition up. Take your time. Oh, forward fold. Scoop the belly, bend the knees. Let's lift up. Oh. Cactus arm. All right, right arm over left. Engage the core. Draw the belly in. Ooh. Unwind it. Bring those elbows back. All right, left arm over right. Unwind it. Woo. Let's go for a lateral extension. And reach to the other side. Inhaling up to come down, take it over. Relax the body for forward folding chair. Trace up the legs, half lift. Let's release on out for forward fold. Left foot's gonna step back for Ekapada Ustrasana. Flatten the toe. Worm that front foot forward. Okay, your version, whatever's gonna work for you. All right, release the body first. Lengthen the leg. Give me a little bow. All right, I'm gonna bring my front foot in a little bit so that I can step up and forward for my single leg balance. Lengthen it up. Oh, feeling my glutes. Step back. Plant the hands. Front foot is going back for three-legged dog. Transition it. So give me that softness of the elbow. Shrug the shoulders down. Little bend in the back knee. All right, bring that foot down. Let's step into our high plank. Okay, we got this. It's the last one. Nice big inhale. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Control it, control it, control it. Oh, so glad it's the last one. And lift for cobra. And release. All right, we gotta go. I had to stop and breathe for a minute. Here we go. This is the last lift. Just take it to the knees. Pull the belly off the mat first. Here we go. Woo! Bringing the knees in. Release for child's pose. Yes. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, make some fists. Oh, a little rock side to side. Walk those elbows out into cactus arm. Tilt the head to one side and press the chest down toward the mat. Big stretch here. Bring the hands in, lift the body, turn the head, take it out, nice big stretch. Bring the hands in, lift the body, woo! Walk the knees forward. We're gonna come to our backs for our cool down. Ooh, I think my ankles just popped, my knees just popped. Yeah. Getting things into alignment, getting the air out of our joints. All right, let's take it back. Be mindful of your head. We're gonna rock it on back. Oh, give those knees a squeeze. Best yoga pose ever. Take a little rock side to side. Let's take the hands to the insides of the knees and press out. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Not a lot of standing work today, a lot of upper body work today. Core, shoulders, upper back. Ooh, all right, bring those knees in. Little rock side to side. All right, I'm gonna take the left foot to the mat. I'm pressing the right heel to the ceiling. This is an excellent place for you if you have a strap. Just loop it over the top of the arch of the foot. If you don't have a strap, I was just looking to make sure I got my strap. I feel like someone is doing yoga outside. I feel like that's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna shout out, I'm too far away to see what's actually happening, but I feel like someone's in the bright sunshine doing yoga outside. I see a wavy hand. Bring that knee and give it a squeeze. Let's lengthen. Sharon, is it Sharon? Yay.
And somebody just walked outside not to be seen on the camera. So sorry.
Oh,
there.
That's okay. All right, let's put that foot on the mat. Press the heel up to the ceiling. Either the strap or the hands. Nice long hamstring stretch here. I would do yoga outside next to my creek so you could all hear the water babbling, but my neighbor's mowing their lawn. Release that down, give that knee a squeeze, lengthen the right leg. When I move to my new place, I have no idea where that will be. I'm going to have a yoga studio. And we're going to be able to do yoga together. If you want to come see me, bring those knees up. Oh, take those hands to the insides of the legs, press them out again. And ideally, I will have another creek, and then you guys can hear the creek, and I can do yoga by the creek. It's my one water indulgence. I have xeriscaped lawn. I don't do a lot of water. Let's press the soles of the feet together. Drop those feet toward the mat. Take a little rock and let the knees hang. I don't have very much grass, but I do have a creek. And it is an indulgence. Let's slide the hands down the legs, help those knees up. We're gonna move the feet away from the hips. Take a little rock side to side. Press the soles of the feet together. Let the knees hang. Also, I have to shout out to another dear client who was very kind and scheduled me a massage. It was amazing. That was really a very kind and generous thing to do for me. And I'm very, it was on a Friday, so I'm very, Friday or Thursday. I am very late in my thank yous. Let's slide the hands along those legs, bring them up. One more little scooch out. So make that angle of knee very wide. Take a slide side to side. Press the soles of the feet together and then let the knees hang. I will say I had to go super light on the pressure because I've noticed post-COVID and my COVID recovery, I am bruising very easily. All right, let's slide the hands along the legs. Help those knees up. Give them a squeeze. Bring them in. Oh, big, big, big squeeze. Rock and roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Let's take our toes, big toes, to the edge of the mat and tilt on over one side. I guess that is probably the one thing I do miss about being in the studio, sweep on up with all of you wonderful people, is kind of the lack of conversation. I don't really know what's going on with y'all. So if you have my email, yoga@jclynn, you should give me a little update about what's happening with you. Tilt the knees over. And one more time, because I send you guys an email with a newsletter and a little update once a month, but I don't ever hear back from anybody. And I'm interested to see who snuck out of the camera view. Bring in, that's just my curiosity. Bring those knees in, give them a squeeze. Shh. Take a little rock side to side. Oh. All right, guys, take a little scan of the body. Where would you like a little extra stretch? Maybe we didn't do one that you really want or that you really like. Maybe you are noticing something now that you didn't before. Be mindful of your body temperature. Be mindful of your placement on the mat. We're going to start working our way into Shavasana. Now, give yourself that stretch. Ooh. Give yourself that movement, and then let's start to work ourselves down into final relaxation. Give the knees a little squeeze. Wherever you want to be, maybe you want your feet on the mat, knees to the ceiling. Maybe you're going to take this nice long extended leg with the arms at your side. I am going to actually take seated meditation today. The fire, that fire smoke has really aggravated my, it's now officially called reactive airway disease. It's a post-COVID thing. And I have to go see a pulmonary specialist. That'll be fun. Okay, but so laying down and breathing is hard for me. That was where I was going with that. I'm always going somewhere, you know it. Okay. Soft, easy inhale, soft, silent exhale. Take a moment to bring your attention and awareness into the state and quality of your forehead. Let's find all those tiny little muscles, little nerve endings, around the eyes, along the line of the eyebrows, into the temples. And let's release all of that energy. UPS guys here, I think. Sorry about that. Okay, breathe. Let's move that attention and awareness down through the cheeks and the jaw. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. We're going to continue that relaxation down through the sides of the neck, across the tops of the shoulders, biceps and triceps. Feel soft through the elbows. Relax through the forearms. Give me a little wiggle of the fingers, and then let the upper body rest against toward the mat. Let's bring that attention and awareness through the shoulder blades. Let them sink a little heavier toward the floor. We're going to follow the line of the spine from the base of the neck down between the ribs. Lengthen through the torso, little rock side to side with the hips, and relax the glutes. Relax the quads, the hamstrings. Feel the energy drain out, down through both the space behind the knees. Maybe a flexion or rock side to side of the calf, little wiggle of the toes. And then let the lower body rest completely against the mat. Pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking, let's check in. We're going to slide anything that's kind of dragging onto our attention off to the side for a little bit longer. Nothing to do, no decisions to make, nowhere to go for the next minute or two. And then let's let that silence move to the awareness of the breath. And we're just going to follow that easy inhale and exhale into and out of the lungs. Wherever you are in the length and balance of that breath, let's draw some deeper breaths into lungs. Big, let's take 2 or 3 big filling inhales, big sighing exhales. We're gonna wiggle the fingers and roll the wrists, wiggle the ankles and wiggle the toes. I'm gonna slowly move my arms out to the side, reach away from the center of the body, and then let's stretch those arms up over the head. Nice, big, long, getting out of bed stretch. Releasing the hands down to the hips. Let's bring a knee up and give it a squeeze. Let's bring the other knee up and give it a squeeze. And then let's take some rocking from side to side. Roll from one hip across the low back to the other. Until you're ready to rock completely to one side, resting your head on your arm. Take a breath or two right there. Just notice the support of the floor beneath you. And now slowly easing yourself back up. We're coming into comfortable seated position. Recenter the weight. Take a little rock side to side. Let's roll those shoulders back. I'm going to hook my fingers over the tops of my knees and lean completely to one side and stretch from the neck down across the top of the shoulder to the elbow. I'm going to release the chin forward for the bow and shift into that other side. Let's stack shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. Taking a moment to let the body settle. We're just resting in our seat. And let's scan the body, checking in state and quality of the physical form on this end of the practice. We're going to move our attention and awareness into the state and quality of our thinking and check in. We can start to move some of our to-dos back into our list. Let's give them a little bit of elbow room. And then finally, let's just notice that intuitive inhale and exhale. It's that natural rhythm of breath. We don't normally think about it, but it is what carries us through our day. Now let's release practice, blinking eyes open. I'm going to take this last slow spinal stretch up toward the ceiling. You do not have to join me if that's not going to feel your jam. Releasing all of that down, taking a moment to honor your body for doing what you asked it to do today and all the hard work it does to get you from one end of the week to the other. Guys, thank you again so much. It's been bumpy, it's been weird, and it's probably not, I'm trying to smooth things out, but supporting the fucking yoga brand online, keeping me safe and keeping you safe and keeping our groove on. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your patronage and your participation. I'm just, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hard-earned money. Some of us have less than others, and we are all struggling a little bit in this crazy time. Hey, thanks for supporting the fucking yoga company. My name is Julia. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, Julia. No, not Julia. yoga@jclin.com. Check out the website. It's going to get a new update. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you notice we've got some color changes coming. That's going to happen the same way on the website as well as on Twitter. And hey, keep an eye out for the book. It's coming soon. The fucking yoga book, Yoga for the Rest of Us. All the benefits, none of the bullshit. Ebook, audio, hard copy. And that's all I got for you guys. So be well, stay cool. It's going to be really hot today. And, you know, I don't know what else I got. I don't have anything else.
Well, thank you.
Hi, Sharon. So who was hiding in your camera?
Well, my husband decided to walk out to the hot tub in his boxers.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, you should tell him there's about, I can only sleep about this much.
Well, just in case. I was doing us all, everybody a favor. So
Yeah. Have a good day, you guys. Shoot me an email. Tell me what you're up to. I'd like to hear it.
bye.
Ahí.